Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, Podchaser, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 59 coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched Those Who Wish Me Dead. It is the new drama from it's the new like firefighter drama starring Angelina Jolie, Finn Little, Aidan Gillen, Nicholas Hoult, John Bernthal, Tyler Perry, Tori Kittles, Medina Senghor, and it is directed by Taylor Sheridan, who wrote Sicario, who wrote Hell or High Water, and who directed Wind River. And if you want to get a shout out in my review of Army of the Dead, stay tuned to the end of the video to figure out how you can do that. You got Angelina Jolie. She is a smoke jumper, firefighter. She works in the firefighting world. And she suffered a tragedy. It's eating away, haunting her. And there are dudes who are doing some ill activities, and a father goes on the run, and his son ends up with Angelina Jolie, and she does what she can to protect him. I'm going to say this a lot. Like every week, you guys are going to get tired of hearing about this. But I was anticipating this last fall. It was supposed to come out around Thanksgiving-ish. Schedule shuffle, COVID, stupid-ass virus. It was taken off of the release schedule, and then it was a part of the sizzle reel for HBO Max, releasing for Warner Brothers, releasing all their movies in 2021 on HBO Max and in theaters. And here we are. I feel like maybe Maleficent aside, I don't know, like I feel like Angelina Jolie is kind of like laid back and chilled for a while, but this was supposed to come out last year. She's gonna be in the Eternals MCU movie, which was also originally supposed to come out last year. So maybe she was gonna chill this year. Like, who knows? Because if you think about it, Maleficent 2 came out around Halloween 2019, because I saw it, and then I flew to Indianapolis a few days later, and then she had 2 movies lined up for 2020. But she, like, this is an R-rated, like, heavy language. It's that military law enforcement humor that I lived in. So like I dig the cursing and the sarcasm. So I think the humor worked. And then when shit hits the fan, I thought the tension was good. Like Little Man, the son, is played by a kid named Finn Little. He low key deserves an Oscar. He was hitting them emotional hit moments, that the scenes that required for him to hit your heartstrings hit me every time. And between me and you, whether this video gets 5 views or 5,000 views, I'm claiming Little Man as my cousin, so don't tell nobody, because I know we're not really blood. But he was great. And she was good when they first, they were good together. When they first met to where they ended, there's an arc. And she kind of gets some redemption or vindication as far as her character. John Bernthal is like the middle of the spider web in this movie. Like, he's connected to everything. And it's Jon Bernthal, man. Like, he's the Punisher, Frank Castle. He's one of the most underrated actors over the past 10 years. From The Walking Dead to today, like, everything he's in, he's good in. And his wife is played by Medina Senghor, and she steals. She is a beast. She steals. She's a badass. She steals a few scenes. Aiden Gillen, Peter Baelish, Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. He's a prick in this movie. He's a prick in most of what he's in. They give me the last movie he was in that he wasn't an asshole, or that he was a protagonistic character. Nicholas Hoult plays a character against type. That was cool. I feel like Warner Brothers was like, hey Nick, we're not gonna sign you on as Batman, but here's a Taylor Sheridan movie. Not necessarily the worst trade-off. Like, there's some beautiful wide landscape shots. Like, all the fire sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing fire burn down, shrubbery, forests, damn near whole states. That sucks. And I feel like the acting was good. The story was interesting. I felt the ending, I don't know if the ending hit what I wanted it to, because there is a character above the bad guys who we don't see get his, and like, it's just the kid, the dad told the kid, do this, find somebody you can trust, do this, and we see that is going to happen, but the credits cut. So we don't see it happen, but it does. So I'm kind of not mad at just assuming that everything got righted, all the wrongs got righted. I liked this movie, man, but like, compared to like Wind River, I don't think it was nearly as good as Wind River. But I really like Taylor Sheridan as a writer and a director. So with all that being said, in my opinion, I will say that Those Who Wish Me Dead is almost dope. Again, like, I can't wait to see what Taylor Sheridan does next. I thought he directed Hell or High Water, but he didn't. But Hell or High Water is fire if you haven't seen it. Have you seen Those Who Wish Me Dead? It is in a theater. It is available on HBO Max, so you don't have to leave home to watch it. But support the theater experience if you're asking me, because I don't want theaters to close down. So have you seen Those Who Wish Me Dead, man? What you think about it? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I have recently reviewed Wrath of Man, Justice Society, World War II, the new DC animated release. Whatever came out at the end of April, because I'm drawing super blanks. But I reviewed Mortal Kombat. I reviewed Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I reviewed Without Remorse, The Mitchells vs. the Machines. That's what came out at the end of April. Right around the corner, I got a review for Spiral from the Book of Saw. I got a review next weekend, like I said, for Army of the Dead. And then Memorial Day weekend, I want to watch and review Cruella and A Quiet Place Part 2. If you want that shout out in my Army of the Dead review, within $2 million higher or lower, how much will Spiral make opening weekend? Be the first, be the closest, get your guesses in by noon Central Time Sunday, and I will shout you out, man. Rec League Podcast, episode 59, coming in the next couple days. We talk about the Saw franchise. Be on the lookout for that. So like, subscribe, comment, find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.